So this is the mushroom hat in question. I actually did not buy it, I made it. I started with just a cheap sun hat from the dollar store. I then took off the ribbon that came on it to decorate it, and then took some cardboard to make a larger rim. I used paper to make a template for myself, so I knew how large I wanted the rim of the hat. I wanted it larger than it came, and also this was to support all the weight that I knew would be on it. I then took these strips of cardboard to make the dome of the hat. I had just a sheet of half cardboard that came in a package, but I think you can get the same effect from ripping a piece of cardboard in half. I would actually recommend not doing this method. I thought it would get a clean, smooth, dome shape, but because the cardboard folds, it made it really lumpy. I have seen some people use Worbla or EVA foam to do this part. I don't really have a better method to do it. I'm really sorry. However, if you do decide to go with the same method I did and you have a lot of lumps, first of all, it's a little bit harder to see, but there still are some. But I used quilt batting to then fill in where the lumps were. It made it a lot heavier than it would have been, but also it makes it a lot more stable. I also have some grocery sacks in here to fill in spaces where the batting was just a little too flat. I still have a couple flat spots where weight has been put on it that I need to go in and refill. So then after that, I stuffed this part with felt because the hat was too big for me, but I would again skip this step if you were making one, especially if you plan on wearing wigs, because it ends up being not deep enough. And then I took a sheer light cloth. It was actually cut off a fitted bed sheet. It was the bottom fitted part. And I laid it out where I wanted it, put in the ruffles that I wanted, and then pinned and glued slowly. It's a very slow process. Then I took a thick canvas material. I was originally going to use a red t-shirt, but the stretchy material just showed the lumps even more. So I went to Walmart and I got a red canvas. It looks like I'm running out of time, so come back for a part 2.